O mountains of Mecca, bear witness that to the oneness of Allah do I testify. For all that He's given me, how can I deny? My purpose in life should be only to cry. La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. There is no God but Allah. Muhammad is His messenger. La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. There is no God but Allah. Muhammad is His messenger. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad Rasulillah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad Nabi Allah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad Rasulillah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad Rasulullah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to the program Muslims in America. The religion of Islam is the fastest growing religion in the world, and a majority of that growth is taking place right here in the United States of America. According to most reliable estimates, there are more than 7 million Muslims living in the United States of America. Muslims have become valuable and vital assets to the American society. So please join me as I travel around the USA and introduce you, my viewers, to a few of the many Muslims in America. And welcome back to the program Muslims in America. We're traveling around the United States of America, and we've come to one of the most remote states in the United States, which is Alaska, and we're in the city of Anchorage, Alaska. And alhamdulillah, Islam is spreading around the world and around the United States and the most remote corners of the United States. And I'm joined today with 3 sisters who have accepted Islam, and we're going to talk to them about their life as Muslims here in America. Assalamu alaikum. So I'm here with Sister Lacey, Elizabeth, and Emma. So sisters, before we begin, if each of you could just tell me a bit about yourself and how you came to accept Islam.
I came to accept Islam because I spent a long time looking for a religion that fit me. I was raised atheist.
And maybe some of our viewers don't understand about atheism. I mean, how does somebody raise their children to be atheists?
When you ask, they just tell you that there's no God and that what you see is what there is, and there's no higher power. It's just what is. And my grandparents were very nice, and they took me around to different churches because I always knew that there was a God. I just didn't know how to interact with God, and so they would take me to different churches, but nothing. I had very many questions about Christianity that none of the priests or reverends could explain. So then I became Buddhist, and I was Buddhist for probably 6 years. And I didn't really feel very comfortable with a lot of the issues within Buddhism, so I started looking around at religion again.
Just ask you, what are some of the issues in Buddhism?
Basically that that Buddha is a god, and that there's all these other gods in the pantheon, and it just, that didn't really make sense. But what attracted me to Buddhism was the idea of, you know, peaceful living, focusing on your own actions and how you react to the world. And, you know, I had some of the problems with some of the inequalities with women. So I started researching, and I came across Islam, and with all the stuff in the news, I decided to look into it more. And once you get past all the stereotypes and all the negativity, I just knew, you know, it fit, it felt right.
Right.
So.
And so how long have you been Muslim now?
I reverted in December of '06.
And you became Muslim and you told your family you were Muslim. What was their reaction to that?
Oh, it didn't go well. My stepfather took it very well, but he's a fairly religious man. My mother, we've agreed not to talk about it.
But when she did talk to you about it, what did she say about it? Before you agreed not to talk about it?
She just didn't understand how I could decide to be involved in something that oppressed women. You know, she's very feminist, and you know, I tried to explain to her that a lot of that is misconceptions.
But I'm sorry, you said she's very feminist. What does it mean to be a feminist?
For her, it means that she doesn't need a man to do anything, that she, I don't know how to explain it. She just doesn't have any use for men, and that she believes men oppress women, not just Muslim men, but all men, and that, you know, she's just fine by herself.
So, sister, tell me a bit about your work and what you do here in Alaska.
I work for the state of Alaska. I work as part-time as a forensic archaeologist and part-time as an archaeological technician.
And what does it mean to be a forensic archaeologist?
I work for the state on forensic cases where they need individuals identified.
So is it only that work, or do you find old bones from mammals and dinosaurs?
I do both. I started out with regular archaeology and then I specialized.
Right, alhamdulillah. Okay, sister, if you can just tell us now a bit about yourself and how you came to Islam and your background.
Well, my background, both of my parents were Alaskan. They were Christian.